All right, let's talk about something we all see every day, but maybe don't pay enough attention to. I'm talking about the color of your urine. Yeah, I know, but stick with me. It's actually a super interesting biological signal. And today we're going to decode what all those different shades of yellow are really telling you about your health.
So, here's a question for you. What's the absolute, most intensely yellow urine can possibly be? And more importantly, is that a good thing or a bad thing? That's the big question we're diving into. Trust me, the answer is pretty fascinating.
Okay, first things first, let's talk about the everyday yellows. You know, the shades you're probably going to see most of the time. And the good news here, most of these are totally fine. They're just a reflection of what you've been up to during the day. So you've got two common ones here. On one side, there's that deeper kind of straw or amber color. This is super common. It's usually just a little bit of dehydration, maybe after a workout, or it's just first thing in the morning. No big deal. Then you've got the other one, that almost fluorescent neon yellow. If you've ever taken a B-complex vitamin, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It looks kind of crazy, right? But it's totally harmless. It's just your body getting rid of the extra B vitamins it doesn't need.
And yeah, what you eat can definitely play a part. Foods with a lot of beta-carotene, think carrots, pumpkin, can give things a slightly more orangey tint. And of course, the famous one, asparagus. We all know it can change the aroma, but it can sometimes affect the color too. The main thing to remember here is that these changes from food are usually pretty subtle. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, so that's the normal stuff. Now we're moving into the territory where yellow becomes more of a warning sign. Sometimes, a darker yellow isn't just about your morning routine. It's your body trying to get your attention. So we're talking about something more than just, oh, I haven't had a glass of water yet. If you're seeing a really deep amber, maybe even a dark orange-yellow color, and you notice you're not going to the bathroom as much, that's a clear signal. Your body is screaming for water. The fix? It's simple. Go drink some fluids right away.
But hey, it's not just about the color. You got to look for other clues. Is it cloudy or murky? Does it have a really strong and pleasant smell? Is there any stinging? All of those together could point to a UTI. And another thing to keep in mind is medication. Some meds, like the antibiotic rifampin, for example, can turn your urine a really vibrant orange or even orange-red. So it's always a good idea to know the potential side effects of anything you're taking. All right, and this brings us to the most critical part of our entire conversation. We're about to talk about a color that isn't just a variation of yellow. It's a straight-up, urgent medical alert. This description here just hits the nail on the head. We're not talking about something that looks like yellow water anymore. Think dark tea, dark beer, or even Coke. That's the color. This is as yellow as it gets, and honestly, it's really more of a brown. And it is a huge red flag. So what's causing such a dramatic color change? Well, it comes down to a substance called bilirubin. Now, your body makes this stuff all the time when it breaks down old red blood cells. Normally, your liver is like the cleanup crew. It processes the bilirubin and gets it out of your body through your stool. But if there's a problem with your liver or your gallbladder, like hepatitis or a blockage, that system breaks down. The bilirubin has nowhere to go, so it builds up in your blood and ends up spilling into your urine. And that's what turns it that really dark brownish color.
And here's the thing, this dark color almost never shows up by itself. You have to look for other critical signs. First, jaundice. That's when your skin or the whites of your eyes start to look yellow. Another sign is very foamy urine, where even the foam itself has a yellow tint. And this next one is a huge clue. Your stool is pale, light-colored, or even grayish-white. If you see that dark tea-colored urine plus any of these other symptoms, that is not a wait-and-see situation. That's a medical alert. You need to talk to a doctor.
Okay, I know that was a lot of information to take in. So to make it super simple and clear, we've put everything into this really easy, at-a-glance guide for you.
Think of this chart as your cheat sheet. Up at the top, you've got your all-clear check section. Pale, light yellow means you're hydrated and healthy. Even that bright neon yellow from vitamins is totally normal. In the middle, that's our pay attention zone. The deeper ambers that probably mean dehydration, or the orange that could signal a UTI. And then down at the bottom is the urgent alert category. That tea or Coke color that could mean a liver or gallbladder issue. This is really the whole spectrum you need to remember.
So now that you know how to read the colors, what should you actually do? How do you put this into practice in your daily life? Well, we've got a simple, actionable framework for you.
It's a really easy 4-step check. Step 1, just observe. Look at the color. Does it fall into the green check, yellow warning, or red alert category on our chart? Step 2, contextualize. Ask yourself, what's been going on? Did I take vitamins? What did I eat? Am I dehydrated from a run? Step 3, look for clues.
Are there any other symptoms? Any weird smells, pain, cloudiness, or those really critical things like jaundice or pale stool? And finally, step 4 is to act. If you see any of those red alert signs, or if the yellow warning signs just don't go away, it's time to stop guessing. It's time to talk to a medical professional.
When you think about it, your body is sending you these little signals every single day. The question is, are you listening?